Okay, can I just say it? Most people completely waste their first trip to Rome.
Whoa, that's a strong open.
I mean it though. They line up for 3 hours, eat a 40-euro plate of mush next to the Colosseum, and leave thinking Rome is overrated.
And it's not?
It's the best city on earth. You just have to know the
Okay, so that's the deal today, everyone. By the end of this, you'll know exactly how to do Rome right, when to go, where to stay, what to eat, what to skip, the scams, the secrets, all of it.
everything I wish someone told me before my first trip.
So let's just start at the top. Why Rome? Out of every city in the world.
Because nowhere else are you just living inside history. You grab a coffee and you're leaning on a wall that's 2,000 years old.
It's not behind glass.
Exactly. It's right there. You turn a corner and there's a Roman temple and people are just walking their dogs past it.
And it's smaller than people think, right?
So much smaller. The whole historic center, you can cross it on foot in like 40 minutes. You do not need the metro for the good stuff.
Okay, before the tips, I have to ask. Your first trip, did you do it right?
Oh, absolutely not. My first trip was a disaster, honestly.
Tell me.
So I had this color-coded spreadsheet, like 9 sites a day, time to the minute. I was going to do Rome.
You were gonna conquer it.
I was going to conquer it! And by day 2, I was just destroyed. Sweaty, cranky blisters, standing in another 2-hour line.
Not having fun.
Miserable! And then on the last evening, my plan fell apart, and I just sat down at this little fountain in a random piazza with a gelato.
And
And that was it. That was the whole trip. Just watching people, the light going gold, kids playing. I almost cried.
over a fountain.
Over a fountain! And that's when I got it. You don't conquer Rome, you let it happen to you.
That's kind of the whole episode in one story.
Pretty much. So everything I tell you today is really just slow down and don't make my mistake.
Okay, so first real question. When should people actually go?
Spring or fall, April, May, late September, October. That's the sweet spot.
And summer?
Honestly, avoid it if you can. July and August hit 40 degrees, the city's packed, and half the locals literally,
The locals leave?
they flee to the beach. You'll find little shops with a handwritten close for August sign.
Huh, what about winter?
Winter's underrated, actually. It's cool, it's quiet, it's cheap, and the lines basically disappear. You just might get some rain.
Good to know. Okay, so I've booked my flight. I land at the airport. What do I do?
So you'll land at Fiumicino, most likely, and the move is the Leonardo Express. It's a train straight to the Central Station Termini, about 30 minutes, fixed price.
Not a taxi?
Official white taxis are fine. There's a fixed airport rate. But here's the thing. Do not ever follow the guys inside the terminal who come up and offer you a ride.
The friendly ones.
The friendly ones. They are not friendly to your wallet. Official taxi line outside or the train. That's it.
Noted. Okay, so now the big one. Where do I stay? I feel like people get this so wrong.
This is maybe the most important decision of the whole trip, honestly.
Bigger than the flights?
For how much you'll enjoy it? Yeah, because if you stay in the right neighborhood, you walk out the door and you're already there.
So where?
For a first trip, the historic center, near the Pantheon, or Piazza Navona. You're in the middle of everything.
And if I want charm?
Trastevere. Oh, Trastevere. Cobblestone alleys, ivy on the walls, little trattorias glowing at night. It's the Rome of your dreams.
Anywhere else?
Monte, if you want trendy and local. It's right by the Colosseum, but it feels like a village.
And where should people NOT stay?
Right by Termini Station. I mean, it's convenient for trains, it's cheap, but it's just not the Rome you came for. You'll spend the whole trip commuting in.
Okay, so I'm settled in, I'm in the center. Let's hit the icons. Start me off.
The Colosseum, obviously. It's non-negotiable.
But is it a tourist trap now?
It's worth every second. IF, you do it right. Rule 1, book your ticket online in advance. Never just show up.
Because the line?
The line will eat your morning alive. And rule 2, get the earliest slot they offer. Like doors open.
To beat the heat and the crowds.
Both. And here's the thing people miss. Your Colosseum ticket also covers the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill right next.
Same ticket?
Same ticket. So plan all 3 for one morning. Don't waste.
Tell me about the forum, because I feel like people walk through it confused.
They do, because it just looks like broken rocks if you don't know.
A field of rubble.
But this was the center of the entire ancient world. This is where the Senate met, where Caesar's body was burned. You're walking the actual main street of the Roman Empire.
So a guide helps.
A guide, or even just a good audio tour. It turns the rocks back into a city. Total game changer.
When you were actually inside the Colosseum, what did it feel like?
Honestly, it got really quiet in my head.
Quiet how?
You're standing there early before the crowds and you realize 50,000 people screamed in this exact spot 2,000 years ago. Same stone. And it's brutal history. It's not all pretty. People died down there for entertainment. But to just stand in it, the scale of it, you feel very small in a good way.
Like time collapses a little.
Exactly that. That's why early matters so much. Not just the lines. At 8 a.m., you can actually feel it. At noon, with 10,000 selfie sticks, you feel
The crowd steals the moment.
The crowd steals the moment. Go early. Stand still for a minute. Let it land.
And Palatine Hill?
Climb it. It's right there, and the view over the Forum from the top is one of the best free views in Rome. Wear comfy shoes, though. It's all uneven, ancient.
Okay, next icon. What's your favorite building in the city?
Oh, easy. The Pantheon.
Why that one?
Because it's almost 2,000 years old, and it's basically perfect. You walk in, you look up, and there's this giant hole in the dome open to the...
Open? Like to the rain?
Open to the rain. There are little drains in the floor. It's still the largest unreinforced concrete dome on the planet.
After 2,000 years.
After 2,000 years. There's a small entry fee now, so book ahead. But just go in, look up at that circle of light, and stand there a minute. It gets me every time.
Okay, the Trevi Fountain. Everyone has the photo. Is it worth it?
Worth it. But timing is everything, more than anywhere else in Rome.
Because midday, it's...
a wall of people. Shoulder to shoulder, selfie sticks, the whole thing. You can barely see.
So when?
6, 7 in the morning. I'm serious. Go at sunrise, and you might have this giant masterpiece almost to yourself.
That's a different experience entirely.
Completely. And the tradition, toss a coin over your left shoulder with your right hand. They say it means you'll come back to Rome.
Does it work?
I've been back 4 times. So, and fun fact, the city pulls over €1 million a year out of that fountain. It goes to...
€1 million in coins.
In coins. Wild, right?
Okay. The Vatican. This one intimidates people.
It can. It's technically its own country, and there are 2 giants, St. Peter's Basilica and the Vatican Museums, which end at the Sistine Chapel.
What's the number 1 tip?
Book a timed entry online. Always. The walk-up line for the museums can be hours.
And the dress code, right? I hear people get turned away.
Yes, shoulders and knees covered. For both of you, everyone, they will stop you at the door if you're in a tank top and shorts.
Even in the summer heat.
Even then, bring a light scarf, throw it over your shoulders, and here's a nice one. St. Peter's Basilica itself is free to enter.
Free?
Free! You only pay if you climb the dome, and oh my gosh, climb the dome. That view over the whole city is unreal.
Love it. Now, between all these big sites, the real magic is the squares, right?
The piazzas, yes. This is where Rome actually lives.
Give me the ones to hit.
Piazza Navona, gorgeous. This dramatic Bernini fountain in the middle, street artists everywhere. The Spanish Steps, great for people watching.
Can you still sit on the Spanish Steps?
Nope, they banned it. You'll get a whistle and a fine, so just admire them.
Good to know before I get yelled at.
And Little Campo dei Fiori, it's a market by day and a buzzing meetup spot by night. The piazzas are free, they're beautiful, just go sit and watch.
Okay, and then at night, Trastevere.
As the sun goes down, you cross the river to Trastevere. It's the soul of Rome.
Paint it for me.
Cobblestones, ivy spilling down ochre walls, warm light coming out of these tiny family trattorias. By day, it's sleepy and photogenic. By night, it's alive. Wine bars spilling into the...
And the move there is just...
Get lost. Genuinely. Put the map away, wander the alleys, find a place with a handwritten menu. That's the night you'll remember.
Did that actually happen to you, the getting lost thing?
Oh, the best night of my life, basically.
Big claim.
So we were wandering Trastevere, totally lost, and we hear music down this tiny alley, and we follow it.
Of course you do.
And it's this little trattoria, like 8 tables, and there's a guy with a guitar, and the owner just pulls 2 chairs out for us. No menu. He just brings food.
He just decides what you eat.
He just decides! And it was the best meal of the entire trip. Cacio e pepe, house wine, this old man singing. We stayed 3.
And you could never find it again.
Never. I've tried. That's the thing. You can't plan that. You can only put yourself in the alley and let it find you.
Okay, that's the dream. Which brings us to the big one. Food. The survival skill.
Okay, this is my favorite part, so buckle up.
I'm ready.
Rule number 1. The golden rule. Never ever eat at a restaurant right next to a major monument.
Even if it looks charming?
Especially then. If there are big photos of the food outside or a guy standing there waving you in, walk away. That's a tourist.
So what do I look for instead?
Walk 3-4 streets away from the crowds. Look for a handwritten menu, a small room, and locals eating. The rule is basically, the further from the landmark, the better and cheaper the food.
And you learned this the hard way, didn't you? I can tell.
Oh,
There's a story. There's always a story.
Okay, first trip, day 1, right by the Pantheon. Beautiful spot, tables outside. Guy waves us in.
The waving guy.
The waving guy! And we get this carbonara, and it's just gluey, heavy, drowning in cream.
The cream.
The cream! And the bill comes like 35 euros for one sad pasta, plus a service charge we never agreed to.
Ouch.
And then that same night in Testaccio, 3 streets from nothing, we had the best carbonara of our lives for half the price. Same city, completely different world.
So the lesson cost you 35 euros.
Cheapest lesson I ever paid for, honestly. Now you get it for free.
Okay, so I found the right place. What do I order?
The holy trinity of Roman pasta. Cacio e pepe, just cheese and pepper. Sounds simple, it's heaven. Carbonara. And amatriciana, this rich tomato and pork sauce.
And the carbonara thing, you have strong feelings.
No. Cream. Ever. I will die on this hill! Real carbonara is egg, cheese, pepper, and crispy guanciale. That's it. If you see cream on the menu, you are in a tourist trap.
Okay, no cream. What about starters?
Supla! Little fried rice balls with melty cheese in the middle. Get them everywhere. And pizza, Roman pizza, is thin, crispy, foldable, different from Naples.
And dessert?
Gelato, but you have to choose wisely.
There's a wrong gelato?
Oh, there's so much wrong gelato. See those giant fluffy neon mountains of gelato near the sites? Skip it. That's pumped full of air and dye.
So what's the good sign?
Muted, natural colors stored flat in covered metal tins. That's the real stuff. And try a Maritazzo. It's a soft, sweet bun stuffed with cream. The classic Roman breakfast.
Now coffee. I hear there are rules, like actual rules.
So many rules.
Walk me through it.
Cappuccino is a morning-only drink, period. Locals would say never after 11 a.m. and definitely never after a meal.
What happens if I order one after dinner?
The waiter won't stop you, but they'll give you this little look like, oh, you're a tourist.
Busted by a cappuccino.
After lunch or dinner, it's an espresso. Drink it standing at the bar like the locals. It's cheaper and faster that way. And if you just want a normal black coffee, ask for a cafe.
Not an Americano?
Order an Americano and they'll know instantly. Just say cafe.
Okay, you have to explain the standing at the bar thing. That confused me for years.
Oh, it's the best ritual. So you walk into a bar, a coffee bar, and you don't sit.
You don't sit.
You go right up to the counter, you say un café, the barista pulls it, you drink it in like 3 sips, standing, maybe chatting, boom, €1, done.
3 sips?
It's an espresso, it's tiny! It's a little jolt, not a venti latte you nurse for an hour.
And if I sit down?
If you sit, a lot of places charge you more for table service, so locals stand. And honestly, once you get it, it's kind of perfect. You're in, you're out, you're part.
It's a little social moment.
It really is. The barista knows the regulars. Everyone's saying buongiorno. I started doing it every morning and I felt like, okay, now I actually live.
I love how serious this all is. Okay, before dinner, there's the aperitivo, right?
Yes! Do as the Romans do. Around 6 or 7, you go out for a drink, usually an Aperol Spritz or a glass of wine.
And there's food with it?
Often little snacks come with it, yeah. It's relaxed, it's social, it's the city slowing down for the evening. Find a little bar in Trastevere, order a Spritz, and just watch Rome glow.
Okay, now let's get into the stuff most tourists miss. The hidden gems.
Oh, I love this part. Okay, the Aventine keyhole.
The what now?
On the Aventine Hill, there's this big green door, and you look through the keyhole, and it perfectly frames St. Peter's Dome way off in the distance down a garden hedge.
Through a keyhole?
Through a keyhole! It's magic. And right next door is the Orange Garden, best quiet sunset over the whole city, and barely any tourists.
Give me one more.
The Cap Day District. It's this tiny pocket of wild fairy tale architecture, like nothing else in Rome. Almost nobody goes. It feels like a dream.
I've never even heard of it.
That's the point. And if you have a spare half day, the Appian Way, the ancient Roman road, now a quiet green park with ruins and umbrella pines. You can rent a bike.
Anything outside the city?
Ostia Antica. It's the ruins of Rome's ancient port city, and it's incredibly preserved like Pompeii, but a fraction of the crowds, and just a half-hour train ride.
A Pompeii without the crowds.
Basically, it's a hidden gem of a day.
Okay, are there big sites we haven't hit yet? Things people forget to book?
Oh yes, the Borghese Gallery. This is the one people sleep on.
What is it?
It's a villa in a gorgeous park stuffed with Bernini sculptures that will make your jaw drop. Marble that looks like it's actually breathing.
What's the catch?
You have to book in advance, always. They only let in a set number of people every 2 hours, so it's never crowded, but it sells out.
So that's a plan ahead one.
Plan ahead. And the park around it, the Villa Borghese Gardens, rent a little bike. It's the perfect break from the stone and the crowds.
What else are we missing?
Castel Sant'Angelo. This big round fortress on the river built as an emperor's tomb. Walk up to the top terrace at sunset and you get this jaw-dropping view straight down to St. Peter's.
At sunset.
At sunset. And the bridge in front of it lined with angel statues. That's one of the prettiest spots in the whole city.
One more?
The Capitoline Hill. Michelangelo designed the square. And the Capitoline museums up there have some of the most famous Roman statues in the world, plus another killer view over the...
Okay, you mentioned food neighborhoods earlier. Let's go deeper. Where do the locals actually eat?
2 words. Jewish ghetto.
The ghetto?
It's one of the oldest Jewish communities in the world, right in the center, and the food is incredible. You have to try carciofi alla Judia Jewish-style artichokes, deep fried until they're like a crispy...
Fried artichokes.
They're unbelievable. It's this beautiful atmospheric little quarter, and it's full of history. Don't miss it.
You said there's another food neighborhood, too.
Testaccio. This is where Romans go to eat. It's not pretty, it's not touristy, it's the real deal. There's a covered market, amazing trattorias, and it's the home of proper Roman cooking.
So if I want one authentic food night.
Testaccio, hands down. You'll be the only tourist in the room, and that's how you know it's good.
Okay, here's a small one I always wonder about. Water. It's so hot. Do I keep buying bottles?
No! And this is my favorite Rome tip. The Nasoni.
The what?
The Nasoni. These little cast iron drinking fountains all over the city. The water runs constantly, and it is clean, cold, delicious mountain water. It's
The street fountains are drinkable?
totally drinkable. Romans have been drinking from them forever. Just bring a refillable bottle, top it up everywhere. You'll save a fortune and stay cool.
That's a great one. Okay, a couple more practical things people get tripped up by. Opening hours?
Yeah, watch out for the Riposo. A lot of smaller shops and some restaurants close in the afternoon, like 2:30 to 4, and reopen for the evening.
So don't plan your shopping for 3 p.m.
Exactly. And dinner starts late here. Restaurants really get going around 8:30. Show up at 6, and it's just you and other tourists.
What about bathrooms? Always a traveler's nightmare.
Public ones are rare and not great. The move is duck into a cafe, buy a €1 espresso at the bar, and use theirs. That's the unwritten rule.
Smart. Connectivity? Should I get a SIM?
Honestly, an eSIM is the easiest now. Set it up before you fly, you land already connected. Way cheaper than roaming. Wi-Fi in cafes is fine, but spotty.
Okay, the question everyone's thinking, what does a day in Rome actually cost?
It's flexible, honestly. You can do it cheap or splurge.
Give me a rough sense.
A big site like the Colosseum or Vatican is around 18 to 20 euros. A great pasta in a local spot, maybe 12 to 15. Espresso at the bar, just over €1.
So the food's not the expensive part.
Not if you eat where the locals eat. The attractions add up faster than the food does. Honestly, some of the best stuff, the piazzas, the churches, the views, the wandering is free.
I love that. Okay, day trips. If someone has an extra day, where do they go?
Tivoli, easy first pick. Short trip out and you get Villa d'Este, these insane Renaissance gardens with hundreds of fountains. It's like a fairy tale.
How far?
Like an hour, easy. And if you've got more time and want a real adventure, the fast.
To where?
Florence is an hour and a half on the high-speed train. You can literally do Florence as a day trip from Rome. Or go south, Naples and Pompeii.
Pompeii in a day?
Doable. The train to Naples is just over an hour and Pompeii's right there. Walking through a frozen Roman city, it stays with you.
That's a lot of options.
Rome's the perfect base for all of it. That's part of why I love it.
Okay, photographers want to know, best spots? Best light?
Golden hour is everything here. The Roman Forum from the Capitoline Terrace just before sunset, that warm light on the
Where else?
The Pincian Terrace above Piazza del Popolo for the whole skyline, the Orange Garden for the dome, and honestly, any tiny alley in Trastevere at dusk when the lamps come on.
Before we wrap the tips, give me the biggest mistakes, the stuff people do wrong.
Number 1, trying to see everything in 2 days. You'll exhaust yourself and enjoy.
Slow down.
Slow down. Number 2, not booking the big sites ahead and losing hours in line. Number 3, eating next to the monuments.
The cream carbonara.
The cream carbonara! And number 4, staying too far out by the station and spending the whole trip commuting. Fix those 4 things and you've already won.
Okay, let's keep people safe. Scams. What do I watch for?
Few classics. Around the Colosseum, the fake gladiators.
The guys in costume?
Yeah. They'll pose with you all friendly, then demand 20 euros for the photo. Just donate.
What else?
The free bracelet. Someone walks up, friendly, ties a bracelet on your wrist, and then asks for money. And the rose, same thing. Don't accept anything pushed into your...
Did the bracelet one get you?
It almost did! First trip near the Spanish Steps, this guy's so friendly. Where you from, beautiful? And he's reaching for my wrist.
Smooth.
So smooth! And I'm about to let him just being polite, and my friend just grabs my arm and goes, nope, and walks us off.
Saved by the friend.
Saved by the friend. The trick is they weaponize politeness. You feel rude saying no, but you just keep walking, hands in your pockets, no grazie, don't even...
Don't make eye contact, basically.
Friendly but firm. Keep moving. That's the whole game.
And pickpockets?
Keep your bag zipped and in front of you on crowded buses and the metro, especially the 64 bus and Metro Line A. Pickpockets love them. They're tourist routes.
Okay, quick money tips?
Most restaurants add a coperto, a small cover charge per person, a couple euros. That's normal, not a scam.
Tipping?
Not expected like back home. Round up, leave €1 or 2, that's plenty. And carry some cash. Little places might not take...
Anything to double check?
Always glance at your bill at the touristy spots. Make sure you weren't charged for stuff you never ordered. It happens.
Smart. Getting around, what's the deal?
Honestly, your feet. The center is so walkable, but for longer hops, the metro's cheap and...
One ticket thing I should know?
Validate your ticket the second you get on the bus or metro. Stamp it. If you don't and you get checked, that's a fine.
Easy mistake.
Super easy. One ticket's good for 100 minutes across buses and metro. For a few days, a travel pass can be worth it.
A little etiquette goes a long way too,
Always.
right?
Learn a few words. Buongiorno for hello, grazie for thank you. Romans really warm up to a little dress a touch nicer than you might at home, especially for dinner in churches. And don't try to rush a meal. Dining is slow on purpose here. Lean into it.
Okay, bring it home for me. Someone's got 3 days. Give them the plan.
Okay, day 1, ancient Rome. Colosseum Forum, Palatine in the morning. Then the Pantheon and Trevi in the afternoon.
Day 2?
The Vatican early. Then the Spanish Steps, Piazza Navona, and dinner in Trastevere.
And day 3?
Day 3, you slow down. The hidden gems, the Aventine keyhole, a local market, and one long lazy lunch. That's the day you actually fall in love with the place.
So the secret to Rome is don't rush it.
That's the whole thing. Everyone tries to speedrun Rome and they burn out. Slow down, wander, get a little lost, have the second coffee.
Before the last question, give me your single favorite memory. The one moment.
Oh, okay. It's so simple you'll laugh.
Try me.
Early morning, like 7. Empty street. I got a cappuccino allowed. It was morning.
Within the rules.
Within the rules! And I sat on these worn stone steps and the light was coming down this narrow street and a church bell started ringing somewhere. And there was nobody. Just me, the coffee, the bells, 2,000 years of stone. And I thought, I could live here. I could just live here.
No monument. No checklist.
No monument. That's the secret nobody tells you. The big sights are amazing, but the moment that gets you, it's small. It's quiet. It's a Tuesday morning with a...
That's beautiful.
That's Rome.
Last question. One sentence. Why should someone book Rome right now?
Because nowhere else on earth lets you sip an espresso on a 2,000-year-old street and feel completely at home.
That's perfect. That's our guide to Rome, everyone. Come for the history. Stay for the everyday magic. The morning espresso. The golden light on old stone. The perfect plate of pasta.
Go. Slow down. You won't regret it.
If this helped you plan your trip, you know what to do. And stick around next time, we're heading somewhere brand new. Safe travels, everyone, and see you in Rome.